What's up? No, David. Come on now. It's been a while. You got to help me out here.
You got to explain that too.
Okay. Hit that intro music.
Okay.
When you're not too busy, trying to waste some time. Watch every show, don't know where to go. You wish time would go by. I mean, I have a suggestion. Do whatever you want with it. It's not your first, but it's not your last. Your second favorite podcast. Your second favorite podcast. The show that is just for you. Your second favorite podcast. We're not doing it for the few. Your second favorite podcast. Conversation all over the place. Just sit back and relax. Your second favorite podcast. Your second favorite podcast.
What's up, y'all? And welcome to your second favorite podcast. It's your second favorite podcast. What's your first favorite group of people?
Ugh.
I'm your host, Nico, and I'm with my lovely girlfriend here, Miss Jada. How you doing, Miss Jada?
Why are you talking so fast? Slow it down. Let's cruise.
Okay.
Let's cruise.
All right, let me try this. Let me see if I can do it like a morning style.
Yeah.
Hello out there, and welcome to your second favorite podcast. I'm hoping you having a lovely morning this morning. I hope
Yeah.
there's not bad traffic either, but hey, you know.
See, you're so good. You should really do radio.
No.
I'm going to keep pushing it.
I don't know. If there's any opportunity to do radio, I'll do radio. I mean, it's whatever. But I don't want to make a life of radio.
No.
I get
Just
you.
a year.
A year. It's a long time when you think it like that. It's been a while since I made a full-on podcast.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm a little, I ain't gonna say disappointed in myself, but I'm a little disappointed in myself.
I feel like we took a nice hiatus.
Yeah. For no reason, though. It was,
Yeah, for no reason.
it was like no legit reason. I just was too lazy to
Set it up.
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't come over.
Yeah.
It just didn't get set up.
Just didn't get
It's
done.
not even that much of a setup.
No.
But
Camera, tripod, and my new recorder. If you're watching the video version, you'll see that. And I like how it seems like my voice is all bassy.
yeah. I hope it makes me sound better.
I hope it does too, because it's been a real problem. All right, so
Oh my gosh. It's been a real issue.
it's been a real
How many
issue.
times you said you're going to work on it and it still ain't work out? You know what? You fired.
That's a funny thing to just say, though.
When you going to stop touching it?
Because I wanted to know if this thing was supposed to do a multi-track. I wanted to just separate it. But I think it's just, I don't know.
It's just me
We'll see.
and you.
If not, it's
Now.
just cool.
I've been waiting. Think I
I'm
want to
gonna
make that move now. Baby, tell me
how
if you like it.
Tell me if
If-
you tell me if you like it.
We're going to play Monopoly today.
We was?
We are.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm wide
kinda
awake
cool.
now.
Oh, you got your little nappy nap.
I was
Like a
gone.
little baby. She took a nap like a little baby and was just like, all right, I'm up here. I'm running around. Had a little gumming. I was going to say a little candy, but you had gum.
My breath was on 10.
What was it, though?
It was.
Okay, let's tell us more about that.
My breath stinking?
No, just
My nap?
everything.
I had a dream.
That one day.
Don't look at my notes.
Oh, my bad. That's funny
right.
because I wonder if like I would have thought that was funny if the app wasn't called Notes. Like if it was just like
Don't look at my app notes.
if it was just like Pad, would I? No, because it's Notepad. I probably still would have thought it was funny. Go ahead.
This is actually not even in my notes. I just randomly thought about it.
Right.
Why do you think it's not significant, but like why do you think people change their Siri voice?
That's kind of a curveball. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, the reason why I changed my Siri voice, it's cool to sound different, and essentially that little typical Siri voice is probably one day gonna have a nostalgic sound to it.
Go ahead. I'm
And-
gonna do something with it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I got a British accent Siri, and it just sounds cool. Instead of the typical Siri voice. Really ain't much big details about that, but that's why I like it.
My girl's Australian.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't want the American version. I was just like, we're going to switch it up. I didn't realize South African was a white man. So I was like, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So the Australian, it was cool.
South Africa, it was just kind of like,
yeah.
It's like, okay.
Make the left turn. All right, yeah. I was just talking about the Australian lady on my Siri, but that was it. That's why I got her. So, all right. Let's go into the customer service thing I was telling you about the other day.
This is why you're using my flash guy?
Yeah, I got to show you what he was doing.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
You got to show me. Okay, while you're showing me, I'm going to narrate it.
Okay.
I'm telling the audience what Flash is doing. Right now, she has the Flash on the table. This is for the audio listeners.
Oh.
They won't see
Well, I'm just showing everybody what the man did to the shoe.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is
I got you. I'm holding my queen.
this is the display shoe right here.
Uh-huh.
The man, he was like probably like your dad's
Size.
build. So he was like
just twisting and turning the shoe. Oh my
I
gosh.
was like, what's he doing?
I'm sorry, Barry.
It was a men's shoe too. So it's not like it was small. It was just Nike. And
But I'm thinking, like, when I see people do that, what scenario are your foot is twisting like that? It's like, oh, I'm just trying to see how durable it is.
Yeah.
Like, but your feet would never do that. If it is, your foot's broken.
yeah, I get the bending part, but why are you?
I don't get it either.
And he was doing it like it was a frisbee. He was doing it so easy.
Oh my gosh, man.
Like, and all I saw was his arms.
I like since we here to talk about retail stuff, I get so frustrated when somebody that doesn't know shoes and they come in and they probably know like old shoes and things have changed,
Right.
kind of, and they don't know that. So they'll get to like the old retro Jordans and maybe some guy's looking for basketball shoes, and I'm like, okay, so you probably want to look at the Hyperducks, the Hyperfuses, those style of shoes. Oh man, I was trying to think about getting some Jordans or something. No, because none of the Jordan shoes are really made for basketball. They made a couple, but they're not that good for basketball. Like they're not meant to play in. They're meant to just be stylish, and that's how they make them now. The guy steals, go over there and
Like, I ain't helping you no more.
yeah, and tries to like, man, y'all got these in the 10? And I'm like, all right, cool. I look for him. I find them. He tries them on. He's over here like he's about to dunk in them. Like he's kind of lifting his chin, trying to see if he got a bounce. I'm like, yo. He was like, so you don't think these would be okay? I'm like, no. I told you, none of these shoes over here are basketball shoes.
I said what I said.
First, you're ignoring me, and then second, you're bending up my shoes. And then I only give people one shoe because we have a little policy where we can't really give people two shoes.
Yeah.
But whatever. So we give them one, and then he's like, all right, man, I'll go with these. So once again, still ignoring me. And I said, okay, cool. It's the display shoe. Oh man, I don't want that. You the reason why it looks the way it looks. And I can't tell him that because he's gonna think it's always looked like that.
Yeah.
That's how display shoes look. No, they don't.
No, they don't.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty adamant about stopping people before they do some crazy stuff like that.
They be killing me. Yeah. At my job, we have the display shoe zip tied to the wall.
Which is
so people try on the shoes in the boxes.
Yeah.
So this lady was like, am I going to get a discount for getting the display shoe? I said, no. It's still the display shoe. It's just sitting up there.
Yeah, I know.
No one's touching it.
I don't understand. I kind of get the idea about getting a discount off of it. And then some stores do honor that code or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They do like a 10%, 20% discount.
If you get the display item, but not a shoe.
It's so stupid though, because it's like, I hate the ones that really, you're the one, you're the person that you're the person that you bring up when you talk about what they do to display shoes.
Yeah.
You're the one, though. If you stop, maybe you wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm not.
Then they don't want the display shoe. You're a crazy person.
Oh, no, man, I should get a discount for this one.
No,
you don't need the shoe. You don't need the shoe. You didn't come here because you need some shoes.
What I need.
Like, you don't need the shoe. And I love it when I tell them, nah, man, all we got is like a 9 and an 8. You don't got no more in the back. Why would I?
You don't think I know? I've been here all day.
Why would I tell you we only have a 9 or 8? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot about the back room where all the shoes sit.
Actually, that worked for me the other day because we weren't finished all of our freight. And this lady was looking for those Nike headbands. And I knew where they were because I saw them processing it. Yeah. So I was like, she was like, can you tell me where I can find them? I was like, oh, yeah. They're actually in the back.
Right.
So I was just going to get it for you, and I'll bring you all different colors.
So I think y'all with clothes, y'all have a lot more clothes sitting in the back than y'all do have shoes. Because y'all try to put all your shoes out on the floor, right?
We put everything out on the floor.
Okay. But
it was just a time. Well, because of the holidays, we're getting more trucks than normal.
Right.
And we're slow, very short staffed.
Yeah.
So that's how that happened. But usually everything's pushed out. Anything that's in the back is like overstock.
Okay. Do y'all inventory, like, do y'all start tagging stuff and everything? Do y'all do that in the back or y'all do it on the floor?
They do it on the floor.
Okay. So I thought y'all would be different.
There's 2 people that do inventory of the entire store. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. It's going downhill. But what else I want to say? Oh, yeah, it was this man.
Oh, gosh.
Who was looking for something. I think it was like doe urine. And
what is that?
Deer urine. But it's doe. It's called doe.
It's just called doe urine, but it's deer urine. Does it track deers?
Yeah. Especially, I believe he said when they're in heat.
Okay.
Or breeding, whatever the word is.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in heat because they're mammals.
Yeah.
But what did he say? He was looking for a specific kind that we didn't have. Like, I scanned it and everything. And he was like, I was like, it says we have 4, but you obviously don't see it. I checked the top stock. I was like, it's not here. There's nothing else similar to it where I can suggest this. I was like, I'm sorry, we don't have it. And there's no way you can order it either because it's saying it's not shippable. Mm-hmm. So he goes over to the gun bar and tells them to help him find something. And then I see my coworker right behind me saying, so you couldn't find this? I said, no, that's what I told him. What did he come to you for? Was you going to make it appear? I don't understand. What happened?
Oh, so he didn't find it.
No one found it.
I thought he came and said, oh, here you go. You couldn't find that? I thought that's what it was.
No. That don't happen. But he made it look like my customer service was whack. It's like, I'm busy, okay? Yeah. I don't have time for y'all. And my boss just keeps talking about how the customer always comes first. If you're doing something, you need to drop what you're doing and go to the customer. I was like, and then y'all gonna ask me why it ain't done.
Yeah, I love that little yo-yo effect where it's like, do this, but you better be done with this. It's like, what the heck is happening, y'all?
It's the life of being a parent.
Yeah, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Being a manager is being a parent.
Basically.
If you ever want to be a manager of a place, be ready to be a parent. You heard it here first, y'all.
A parent of adults.
Yes.
Like,
this episode is brought to you by retail, where we retell stories.
When people ask me what we talk about on the podcast, I say it's mostly retail. We mostly talk about customer service and retail.
Yeah. I feel like I said this on the podcast before, but everybody needs to at least do a year of retail because it's just like you need to have a year of having your permit. And you need to have a year in retail. So that should be like around the same time.
Leah said people should have a year of working food service.
That too.
Yeah.
Something. Because people don't.
I learned patience doing that. I was like, go ahead.
People don't understand the patience and how difficult things are. It's not as simple as, oh, yeah, I could just do this. I'm not trying to hold you back. There's literally things I can't do.
Can't just give you the shirt.
No, I can't. I can't give you your size. We really only sell up to 2X. I can't find a 5X nowhere. It's like,
dang.
Yeah.
That's special clothes. Where do you get that from?
Wholesale? Well, I think most of those times they have to order offline because there's certain stores that be like they don't sell it in store because I guess it doesn't sell as much, so that you can get them offline as well.
That's because they can't get like 2 or 3; they have to get like 5. I'm like, why do y'all have so many of these?
Yeah, and also it's like I think because it comes from the warehouse. Yeah, and it's easier to ship from the warehouse than ship to the store, and assuming that somebody's gonna buy it. It's like the reason why we used to not get 15s and 16s and stuff like that. Because
of shoes?
Yeah. Because we were going to get like 114. And even though we may have like a big audience of 14s. But hey, life goes on, you know what I mean?
Life.
500.
Right. So the other thing I had to tell you was
rent.
Yeah. On American Horror Story, she said she was going to watch Roots, the entire 3 hours of it. For some reason, I heard Rent. I was like, you don't make her watch Rent? Why? Why is she watching? What is that going to do?
What you got to watch Rent for? It's not that historic. I mean, I think it was some type of historic, though.
I never watched it.
Rent? It's fine. It's like a musical.
That's probably why
it's like a musical. It is a musical.
That's probably why I ain't watch it.
You like High School Musical?
I did not.
Why? Okay, I don't remember exactly the idea behind it, but I do remember like High School Musical, obviously, kind of really coming from the concept of Grease, but
we're all in this together.
Yeah, I just remember it being overhyped. Yeah. Not overhyped. Because it was a good movie. I can't watch it now and be like, oh, this is great. It came out the time where me being a kid, saying, yeah, this is cool.
Really? I thought it was a time where we were seeing a new change in Disney Channel.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like when Camp Rock came out, too.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's certain shows that, like Drake and Josh. I feel like Drake and Josh was those shows that you started seeing a different kind of Nickelodeon, but you still liked it. Yeah. And then, like, Victorious and Zoe 101, they were like, all right. Yeah. And then when we started getting to
Hannah Montana.
Yeah, we started getting to that iCarly. Yeah. And see, Hannah Montana also falls in that okay time because it was with That's So Raven and Zach and Cody.
It was a little after.
Yeah. Oh.
It was a lot.
Hannah Montana?
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, because they had the little crossover. And they was seasons in. So it was like that it was still in that sweet spot. Yeah. I mean, between that and the Lizzie McGuires and the Even Stevens, like those were
the oldies that didn't get more seasons.
Yeah, but they had that look, and then that change of look we started seeing in the Zack and Cody, That's So Raven. And it's like, okay, we're getting very
I
studio.
rejected High School Musical. I think that's why I didn't like it. Or I refused to like it.
I didn't want to like 2.
No, I'm not watching this.
Yeah, I mean, like I wasn't crazy about 1, but I liked it. It was catchy. Song stayed in my head. At that point, I did like Disney movies. Like I was kind of liking that.
Let's watch a Disney Channel movie. I don't know the rest. I don't know the rest of it.
Let's watch a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's all they're saying. We want to watch a Disney Channel movie.
Just makes me feel like I'm about to watch Twitches.
Let's watch Disney Channel movie. Hey. That was it. But yeah, it is weird when you think back those kind of shows. But once it got to Victorious, I was like, Victorious was the last show I could appreciate it. I like the concept of the show of being like an arts school, and that was kind of a place that I wanted to go. And then it was like, all right, now that we did, what was your girl?
Ariana Grande show.
Yeah, and your other girl from iCarly. Dang, I'm making myself mad.
I don't know. I don't know any of their names.
Cat and
Disney make people famous.
What was iCarly's friend? Gosh, it feels like a stupid game show that I'm about to lose. Something in Cat. Something in Cat, y'all. I'm so sorry. I know you over here listening. I'm like, double and dead.
Well, comment below. All right,
yeah, I know, right?
Let's get back to my notes. Okay. So don't look so attentive.
No, I'm still thinking.
Oh gosh, Nicholas.
Go ahead, keep going though. I might remember.
No, because this changes the dialogue.
Go ahead. I'll just bring it back up. I'll just go. Duh. That's it. I don't need to continue it.
Okay. The show was called Cat and something.
Yeah, it was something in Cat because it was Ariana Grande from Victoria's character.
Is it Nickelodeon or Disney?
Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
and it was Disney. It was her from. It was.
Is it called a sitcom?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. Oh my gosh.
2015.
I can't even hear her say her name. Just tell me what it starts with. And when you find it, I need the satisfaction of getting it.
I'm going to try 2016.
I can't even hear her name. Really?
School of Rock.
You can't find it.
Make It Pop. These look really old.
It was something in Cat. Or maybe Cat and something.
Camp show. They're showing me the same things over and over again.
You didn't look out. Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is so stupid.
Former live action. Okay, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, that's what it's called?
No, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh. And they didn't get along, like, in real life. And that's why the show ended so fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Sam and Cat.
Sam. Gosh. I was so stuck on Z.
2013?
Yeah.
Wow.
Once that show came out, I was like, all right, I'm kind of veering off of Nickelodeon now. But yeah, Sam and Cat. Yeah, they really didn't like each other in real life. Like they couldn't get along after a while. And I don't know if they
I wonder why.
I don't know. I mean, I think it only had 2 or 3 seasons, maybe two seasons. But okay, let's go to your notes now.
All right.
Sam and Cat, yo, that was the show.
So for some reason, oh gosh, all right, for some reason when we were, I already told you, but the Thanksgiving thing, when I told people I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, and they were like, oh, well, you want me to bring you some food? And then they were like, your mom not cooking? They was like, your mom not cooking? And I was like, no, my mom doesn't live here. And she was like, or most people, or I'd be like, who do you live with? And I was like, I live by myself. And they was like, oh, what? They were like, what? You live by yourself? They kept repeating themselves. You live by yourself? You live by yourself? They was like, you're so little. What does that have to do with anything?
What does your size have to do with you living by yourself?
I have no clue. Like the one lady at my job, who's my boss, she said, you live by yourself a little bit? I did not know that. And then the lady at my school who asked me, she was like, your little self live by yourself? Yeah.
I just wonder if I tell people that, I'm like, you're fat self.
Yeah, you big enough to be living by yourself.
Oh, that makes sense. Your big self can work by yourself.
Can't be living under your parents. You too big.
I don't understand. I think that's like your biggest quality, like the biggest thing people look at you
is
about.
that I look young and I'm small.
Yeah,
so,
you're young and you're small.
Yeah.
She tell people you're 30.
But I think a lot of small women look young. I've never seen I've never seen a brown woman.
I have.
Who was small.
That's the only thing I've been thinking about.
Really?
Yeah, I actually grew up with a couple girls that look a little older than what they look like.
And they were small?
Yeah. They're about your size.
Well,
skinny little thing. Their face look like it's growing faster than their body.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. It looked like
I don't know. It's just like, it seemed like people are trying to make me feel like I should be grateful that they said that. Like that they said how old am I? I'm like, I'm not grateful that you said that. I don't want you talking to me.
I don't really understand when you tell somebody something. They either feel like they don't really understand to the point that they feel like they're gonna lend a hand. And I'm like, am I giving off the impression that I want you to lend a hand?
Yeah, it's really nice that you offered.
Yeah, but no, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm not eating.
Are you sure, Nick? Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, especially since you said that, right? When I say I'm not hungry, people go like, there's no way in the world that you can't be hungry. I'm like, what are you saying? You can't be hungry
dealing with me. I get that.
It's like, there's no way.
You can't be hungry.
You always need to eat. I'm not hungry. I'm fine. No, I'm getting you something. What you want? What you want? I'm not.
Then you spend all your money on me. I told you I'm not hungry.
I'm fine. I'm good.
I don't be wanting to eat in front of your face.
A big man like you need to eat.
I swear that was so funny. Somebody telling you something for the longest time that somebody says, and you actually hear it for yourself.
Yeah. People always catch me off guard with that crap. You know you're hungry. Big man gotta eat.
I was dead. I was like, what? Why would you say that? That's not nice. People are mean. That's all I get is, how much you weigh? How old are you? How old are you? Then they get so mad. I was just joking.
I like that I'm at I'm at a sweet point in my life where I can tell people I'm 18 and they're like, oh, okay. Because really? I don't look that old.
You look, you just play football.
Yeah. I'm finally starting to get, though, if anybody guess my age, they'll guess it right. But when I was 18, people would be like, probably about 20, 21.
Cut all that off. Maybe you would look.
My hair? My beard. Okay.
The mustache and beard.
Yeah, okay. I was like, you looked up. You cut all that off. And I was like, my hair? Like, okay. I didn't think my hair really made how old I was. I thought the way I dressed did.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
You be like,
I dress like I'm
wear these shorts.
like I'm about to go hoop every day. It feels comfortable. It makes me want to do stuff because all I'm doing is moving things a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not?
That'd be killing me. They want you to wear all this equipment and then move like 10 shelves.
Okay, I have the same problem right? With my workplace. I'm the one that moves most of the stuff. So I shouldn't have a dress code.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like can I come in here in jeans?
I can't move these heavy items in jeans. Like I need my legs to move around. Let me able to make it feel like I can run. I should be in clothes I could run in. And then because I'm part-time, I can't get like their clothes like that, but they want me to have, something with that logo on it. And I'm like, all I got to, you got to get, and it'd be cold outside. So you be like, you don't give me nothing. I'm going to put the shirt on and then I put a hoodie on. And they're like, ooh, we need you to have, well, give me a hoodie that got your logo on it.
Don't ask me to pay for it.
Don't ask me to pay for it. Just give it to me. Doggone it, people.
I gotta sneeze. It's not coming out.
That's what they say.
All right, what was the next one? Okay, so I already told I told you the beginning of it, but I didn't tell you the end of it. Okay, so school. We have a project.
Yeah.
The project is basically you have to come up with a social change. All right, basically what I freaking chose, because I did most of the work. And in my group, I chose to create a social change that has to do with family. I was trying to figure out what are you trying to change about family? That's what I was trying to figure out the whole time. I got no help. Like I told you, I had who's in my group is a 54-year-old woman and a 16-year-old boy, and I'm just stuck in the middle. I'm like that boop, like that red dot on maps.
You're like the destination.
Yeah. I was just thinking when you drop it, that's what it looked like.
But I'm thinking like, why is your destination in between? What is it in between?
54 and 16.
Yeah, I get that number.
Oh.
And I'm thinking like when you say it on the map, I'm like, the red dot should be a destination.
Oh.
It's like
the ending.
That should be the end. That shouldn't be that'd be the middle.
I get you.
Unless it's like from this point to this point, and that's in the middle. The halfway mark. Man, whatever. That's not the point.
I'm the halfway mark.
You are. But
I
you're
don't know.
my halfway mark.
That whole project made me reflect on
Life.
School, how this high school was.
I need to make a list of all the words you say very funny.
Why?
Because you every time you say it, I'm like, you used to school. You dip with it. It's a school. You make me realize there's an O's in there.
It makes you realize. How do you say school?
School.
School.
I mean, it's just school. It stays up. You go school.
School. My ex's mom used to say school. Like SKEW.
And how you say adult?
Adult.
You say adult.
Adult?
Your tongue comes out with adult.
I can't do that lawyer thing again.
Lawyer.
You said I said it normally.
Y'all should see this one episode of First Timers Review, and we was watching the Even Stevens movie, and she says a lawyer, and like her mouth does this weird. Yeah, it was like a lawyer. A lawyer. She didn't say it like that, but it was just like a lawyer. She did it so fast. And once I started scrolling through it, I was like, wow, this is a lot going on with your mouth. You're like an animated character.
It's funny. I was scared I was going to get bit by something else. Oh, gosh.
Another bug?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just your life, you know? That's just your life. Bug's life.
It's a bug's life. What kind of kid were you during the school projects, the group?
I was the guy that if you needed me, I got you. Like I was the guy that should probably get the stuff for it. You shouldn't rely on me on the information.
I always needed somebody for that.
Yeah. And most of the times I always grouped with somebody that had the information. And I can make it look good. But you gotta let me know what we're talking about. Yeah. Where's this information coming from? And then so I know when they ask me.
I was getting on my nerves. Like they didn't help at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're somebody I would have gotten a partner with.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, because you would have done most of the work, and I would have just stepped there.
I would have felt obligated.
And
I felt yeah. Yeah. And they were like, I'm going here for Thanksgiving, so and the project is due after Thanksgiving, so we only got that time to do it.
Yeah. You would get an A with me though. That was one of my good little things.
Yeah, I made the 16-year-old do the PowerPoint because I wanted to do a video, but I was like, I don't feel like typing on no damn PowerPoint. Yeah. I hate doing that, so I was like, you can do the PowerPoint, do the transition and all that. That was an accident. It came out while I was talking.
I wish you had a weird
burps.
You had heard burp. So, I mean.
That's you.
I made myself really burp there. Why do I sound like that? Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm not going to sound like that when I'm done with recording this.
But dim?
No, I sound like I'm in a room.
Oh, yeah.
Yours don't sound like that.
You do sound like that a little bit. Try to go ahead and turn it up a little. Does that have a time where it cuts off?
No, I just did it.
Seemed like you were so far away from it.
Yeah, no. I think I pressed something. We might need to start wrapping this up. We're messing up too much. Okay, but before we end this podcast, we would like everyone to know. It feels like a perfect time to say that. I wasn't about to say nothing. So, let's talk about this a little bit. Just a little guessing game. We're going to call this the guessing game, right? Toy Story 4 should release their trailer. And it looks like we're going to be talking about things that kids use as toys. Because in the trailer, you see a spork.
What's that?
A spork? Yeah. Is a spoon and a fork. Those are the ones that look
spork.
A spork. What I'm saying is fork?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
You're saying fork.
It's like It's like Vegito and shoot, what's the other one?
Come on now, you supposed to be Toy Story supposed to be your top 3.
Why? Because I said it says Sport.
No, because you don't know somebody's name. Were you trying to say somebody's name just now?
No, I was saying somebody in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh.
Gogeta and Vegito. There you go. Gogeta and Vegito.
Okay.
They're like whatever. So yeah, they got a spork in there, and they it has googly eyes and whatever. And I guess they're gonna tap into like toys that are made out of things. They're not like traditional toys. They weren't originally made to be a toy.
Right.
And how they come to life. Because I think that's where that guy comes from. Because he's not a toy. Maybe we go through a thing where he tries to figure out if he's a toy or he's a utensil. Because they got a picture of him where he's holding a fork and a spoon.
Oh, okay.
And he's looking like, it's kind of interesting.
Only Andy can make the toys come to life?
No. Andy gave her toys to the little girl at the end of 3. So, and all, I just heard that the actor said it was very sad. It's a sad ending. Not a sad ending. It was hard to record. I don't think they said anything about the ending.
It was moving.
Yeah, it was something like that. Hopefully,
I'm really
it's
cheesy,
a good
so
sad ending.
I like to cry at movies.
Really?
They said Mama Coco dies in Coco.
Yeah.
I didn't cry in Moana when her grandma died. So
Yeah, it was kind of set up to be that though.
it would. In the beginning of Incredibles, that small thing was pretty sad.
Mm-hmm.
When she ate him, I was like, I don't want to be like that with my son. He just better be respectful. And that goes into my next note.
Okay.
The social change that I'm trying to accomplish in this project is either, I don't know what to call it, so maybe you can help me.
Mm-hmm.
It's either gender inequality, double standard, or changing the status quo when raising boys and girls.
No.
I know that's really long, but
No. Stick to the stuff you know.
gender roles too.
Don't mess in the flow. No. Stick to the status. Stick to the status. Stick to the status quo.
Oh, I'm like, where you going with this? I'm waiting. Like,
So wait, you talking about what topic you want to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know which one describes what I'm trying to say. Like, is it gender inequalities or is it a double standard? Am I trying to change the status quo?
Okay, so what's the topic?
That's the topic.
Okay, what did I miss? You said
Maybe I'm not explaining it properly.
Because it's like, what is the thing? Like, what is the thing that you're trying to figure out?
Right. But what is it called when you treat your son different than your daughter?
Oh.
Is that double standard? Is that gender inequality? Is that
That's most of
changing the status quo? Or is it all the same word?
It's kind of the same thing.
Oh, really?
Because you hit on those things differently.
Yeah.
So yeah, because you got the gender inequality where you some people would treat their son better than their daughter, or they also with the double standard they can mess around with the boys can mess around with somebody, but the girl can't.
Yeah, I think
it depends on what you're specifically trying to tackle at.
Yeah, I think double standard is gonna be it.
Yeah, and then you treating your daughter as equally as you would treat your son.
Basically,
that's also.
I was so happy about it. I got it. I did it in like a 10-minute time span, trying to figure it out. I was trying to think. I was like, what am I trying to change? Since at first we chose religion, but then another group chose it. And then it was like, all right, let's do family. And we chose it, and I didn't even get to think about it. So I was like, all right, what do I want to change about family dynamics? And my teacher explained, like, what are some expectations that you think should change in the general form of, like, a Haitian family, a Hispanic family, a black family? Like, what do they all have in common? It's like, double standards. They all have that.
Mm-hmm. You gotta do a lot of research for that one, though.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is just like mostly get statistics.
Okay.
And introduce different parent households, like single family. Blah, blah, blah. What other research you think I need?
I would have thought like genuine stuff, like actually asking Hispanic families, Asian families. Like,
Oh no, we get statistics.
Yeah.
This ain't a big part of my grade.
yeah, no. I was just trying to figure out a way to.
I did want to go all out, but
Yeah.
I ain't got that much time.
Like sometimes when you use the statistics, there's always kind of
It's vague.
Yeah, and it's not genuine or real. It's not coming from a real place. Maybe it's come from one person's perspective, but yeah, it's whatever.
All I got is observation too.
Mm-hmm.
So I observed all of it. And what was I thinking? Oh, and the title of it is like we had to, there's like a title for all organizations.
Mm-hmm.
So the title that I came up with was blue doesn't mean boy and pink doesn't mean girl. They both like that. Everybody liked it.
That's the title?
Yeah. Kind of
Okay.
like all lives matter.
Right. It'd be cool. Does it show? Can you show people the title? Like, does it see visually?
It's going to be on the PowerPoint.
You should do. It's just an idea. I don't really care, but I'm just like
I would like for you to care.
girl and boys, and you just have the girls in blue and then the boys in pink.
Yeah. I was going to have a pacifier, that too, and I was going to have a pacifier with an X going through it. But I didn't want that to mean no babies.
Well, yeah, it kind of sounds like no babies.
So I don't know what to do.
Or you can try to get like a.
It has to be a logo.
You can.
If you know any answers, you can comment below. Help me out.
I think the girls and boys thing would be cool, just to have them in their opposite colors or whatever.
Yeah.
And maybe if you could get like a picture of a baby boy and a girl blanket. I mean, a pink blanket. Just to play with that.
I don't want to be messing with.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So, Nicholas, you're a black family.
Okay. Where's this going?
Well, you said that we had this conversation a little bit, and I was trying to say how I didn't want to do double standards with my children.
Right.
What about yours?
What about it?
You gonna treat your daughter differently than your son?
I
think you will.
I think I would treat my daughter better than my son, because I would cater to her more.
Spoil her.
Because I feel like
I have something else to tell you, but go ahead.
I feel like I would think of my son as somebody that he could deal with a lot more things.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that my daughter wouldn't be able to, but I feel like I would care more what she does.
I think it would be
Because I'm thinking the only thing I can think of is obviously with the guys, you're just like, I'm not saying that she can't hold her own, but them guys are no good. I don't like them guys.
Really not.
So it's just like, man, I don't want you to deal with them. Like, I want you to find the right one.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. It's a thin line between like being your friend and then being your mother.
That line, I wouldn't say it's that thin. Only because there is times where you can step in, and sometimes being a mother is better than being a friend.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I don't really know it's hard to say because the definition of a friend, I don't really have a
I feel
concrete,
like listening to everything.
Yeah, but that's still like being a mother or being a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to everything is still just being a good parent.
Listening, yes, but I mean, like, I'm saying they had issues and they talked like in a casual form, not like family meeting type. Like, all right, these are my issues. I think we need to work them out. Not like that, but like.
What do you mean? You mean like if there was a family issue?
No, like I'm about to go to Kiki's house, stay out all night, and probably go see some guys. I'm probably gonna drink. Okay, honey, see you later.
No. You ain't gonna talk to me like that?
Yes,
and
I'm
you
not
ain't gonna
gonna tell you, but I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna lie.
What is your point then about being a friend and a parent?
Because I don't want her to lie, but I don't want her to tell me everything either.
Well, that's something that you established. You just don't want her to, like you said, you don't want her to lie to you. Don't want to leave anything out because something happens, I want to know where you were. It comes with parenthood. Or it comes with having a kid. He or she is gonna eventually just lie to you, and that happens. Hopefully, it doesn't. It's not life threatening.
Yeah.
But you can only hope for that.
Sure can.
So it's hard to play it. You're never really fully prepared for parenthood, and I get that. And the way that my mind works, I don't like that idea.
Raising children is not that hard. Yes, it is.
I think raising them is not hard. It's just making them a better person is probably the hardest part.
They're bound to follow your footsteps no matter what happens.
In some ways they go down a path you don't even understand why they even gone down. So it's like
that too.
It's such a hard.
I don't want to bring a sociopath into this world.
Yeah, and you're like, never saw it coming. But
I breastfed him. He should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. What else about to say? Oh yeah. Okay. So the lady that's in my group, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was telling I was trying to understand everybody's family, so I was like trying to get an idea of what to talk about.
Yeah.
That was before I came up with the name and everything. Mm-hmm. So I asked the 16-year-old about his family. He said his parents were married. He's only 2 kids. Blah blah blah. And I asked him, was he a love child? He said yes. So he has a pretty good family. And he's only 16, so don't seem like much. But the other lady, she said she was divorced, and right now I think she has like 4 kids, right. And she has a boyfriend. I asked her I was like, you got a boyfriend? And then she was like, yeah. Like she stopped, like she didn't want to tell me, and it said yeah. And then I was like, so where do you work? And she said, I don't work. I'm unemployed. I was like, how you pay your bills? She said, my boyfriend. I was like, what? All your bills? No. She said she doesn't have a car. So I'm like, all right, that bill's out the way. So you paid your utilities? Your boyfriend? Like, that's just your boyfriend?
At any point that you could be gone.
Yeah. Like, what you gonna do when he leaves?
Maybe she feel
good.
Is it
like men in their 50s? They just like throwing money.
Yeah,
crazy.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
that's all they do. When Aaliyah told me that there's men that come up to her who are like 50 or something like that. Aaliyah's my little sister. She's what year is it?
How old is she?
What year is it right now?
2018.
She's 18.
It's 2018. Come on.
She's 18, so she has men that come up to her that are like 50-something, asking her to like take her out and stuff like that.
Such a weird thing.
Yeah, the same thing I was getting. I was like, I got the same thing, and they all said the same thing. I know Young Thug. I got money. I'll take you out.
I love people that bring up celebrities as if that makes it like.
I was like, does that make it?
Ooh, yeah, that's cool.
Almost reminds me of the DJ Khaled thing.
That's so crazy. Yeah.
Like, okay.
It's like, what does that mean? What do you think that's gonna mean to me? That make me go,
ooh.
Oh,
hold up. You said what? All right, we can go out Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're still just a person to me.
I remember this one. He was a white older man, and he came up to me, asked me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not like real old. I don't chill at home. I go out. I go to the club. I like me some brown skin women." I was like, "Okay, you digging yourself in a hole." I already don't want you anyway because you came up to me. Crazy, man.
That's weird.
But it was crazy. And I was like, so what you going to do when you graduate? Like, I was like, because she said her boyfriend was paying all her bills. So I was like, what are you in school for? She said,
general studies.
I want to do business. Everybody want to do business. I was like, I don't think it's going to work out. Not with an associate's degree, but she said she want to do a catering business. And I was like, oh, okay. He said, and she was like, my boyfriend gonna give me the upfront money. I was like, what? What's happening?
What did he do?
Right? I didn't ask that question. But she just kept saying my boyfriend was gonna pay for this. He was gonna pay for that. I was like, yo.
My boyfriend.
I said, I cannot be like that.
Yeah.
He said you looked into the eyes of a crazy girl. I thought I was looking into the eyes of I don't know. what's that word called? It's not gold digger. It's mooch.
Yeah. A leech.
Yeah. And she was proud too. My boyfriend, he gonna give me a business license and he gonna pay for my store. It's like, whoa.
Whoa.
I'll buy my own damn store.
Let's stop it right here, young lady.
Let's not do this.
Let's not do this, young lady.
I don't have much. I realize that too. I don't have much, not respect, but I don't take women seriously when they feel like they need men.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that all the time at work. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, we need one of these guys over here to pick up this girl. I'll get the damn girl. Like, let's go. Jeez. Y'all some weak bitches. Y'all so weak. Go get the grill. If we all come together and get the grill, we'll be fine. We need some men over here. No, we don't. I don't need nobody.
Every time I hear those situations, I think about like the 50s and I hear that. Yoo-hoo! Man, can you come help me pick this up real quick?
Could you put this in my car?
Sure, ma'am. Where you want me to put it? I don't know why that whole scene
Sure,
plays
ma'am.
out.
You ain't wrong.
And she had to teach you.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo!
You're not wrong.
It's like the old Disney, those old Looney Tunes show episodes. What are the Looney Tunes? I feel like
Moral
Looney
of the
Tunes
story.
animals.
We don't need men for nothing.
We.
She was like, we don't need.
Yeah, we don't need men for that.
She's like,
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, we need their muscles. Okay.
Ooh.
She's like, men are built differently. So.
Makes you think what that song Brick House was for.
Right?
She's a
You're
brick.
supposed to be a brick house. Pick us up.
Oh, so if y'all brick houses, well, we are.
Stone cold.
Dun, 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 dun.
Just realized what I did. All right, Nikki, take us home. We're done.
Really? This is a weird episode because I got the recordings all weird, but hey.
Ooh, his house is about to fall apart.
All right, y'all. If you enjoy this podcast, be sure to go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Eventually, I'm gonna put all this crap on SoundCloud. Eventually, sorry for the wait. We're gonna make a mixtape. Would you ever make an album for me? Yeah. Would you ever make an album with me?
I would not.
You know? Okay. Breaking news, y'all. She won't do an album with me. So
We don't need no more treasures for this relationship. You already got to delete enough stuff.
if you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.
Bye.
Ew.
Ew, yours is worse.
Oh gosh, I can't be a heck.